Yo, 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 yo. Testing 1, 2, welcome back guys to another episode of Mulakan Sekarang Podcast. We are down to episode 3 and today I am at Jurong West Street 81, Block 851, the place where things began, the place where it's the origin of how business started. Okay, so you have 30 minutes with me. I hope you're gonna enjoy this one. But today's topic is about a root of origins. I'm gonna talk a bit of Jurong West. Yes, everything about Jurong West, because I spent a good time of my life in Jurong West, and I'm a Western, I would say, a Westies, whatever you call it lah. And I'm quite I feel nostalgic when I came back to the West, right? Because right now I stay in Pasir Ris for a good 4 or 5 years, and when I come back to the West, it's always I don't know, I have a soft spot of the location in the West, and you know, I used to work in the West. I used to do everything and anything in the West. I used to date chicks in the West. But betul lah, it's no doubt that the West has shaped me to the person I am. I mean, I'm grateful that now I'm an Easties. My wife recommended me nice places for makan, and there's always options. Unlike the West, it's a different vibe, a vibe which is, how would I say, we are more reserved with whatever that we have right now. So I'm a combination of both parties, I would say. So as I was walking down this stretch beside my parents' place, this is also a place where I used to trade my 2.4 IPPT before I got injured. Long story short, in the army during reservists, I got injured, my ankle twisted. Went to the ammo and get it certified that I'm no longer fit to do any form of IPPT stuff. So I really hope that, I mean, it's a blessing. It's good, because towards the last few years of my reservists, I do not need to do any IPPT. I'm so happy watching those guys struggling. But of course, there's a trade-off. Macam, you know, Allah want to show me now you don't need to do IPPT, but what do you want to do with your body? So that is like the start of, I would say, the decline of my health. I started to eat junks and make really bad decisions in terms of my consumption. So itulah. So right now, if you guys are tuning in for the first time, the reason why I'm doing this is because I want to account to my health. I want to make sure I'm getting back into shape like I used to. So every session or every episode is gonna be, there will be a topic, number 1. Number 2, there will be takeaways out from this. Number 3, it is basically documenting my journey. Yeah, so these are the 3 things. And probably towards the end, because this is Mulakan Sekarang Podcast, there's always something that I can relate to starting. Every episode there's always a learning lesson that can come back to the part where you start. So I'm actually right now below this MRT track, right? This MRT track is going to go to Tengah. I'm actually beside BIE. Very busy because right now it's quite hot in the morning. As we are speaking, it's about 10:17 a.m. But it's good, the weather is nice. Unlike the first day, in the 1st of October, it's raining because I am doing the vlog outside my office. But today we are of different setting, coming back to the hometown, Jurong West. I'm allowed to do so because there's no one looking at me sekarang. For those who know what's the meaning sekarang, it is simply now. So when I say Mulakan Sekarang Podcast, it's Mulakan Now Podcast, in which it means Start Now Podcast. anything and everything can start now. Doesn't matter if you are afraid, or doesn't matter whether you I mean, depends lah. Ultimately, it's the fear that avoid people from starting. Why is that the case? I'm not giving you any lectures, guys, sorry. I just want to be a forefronter of people who encourage people to start. Well, I am still learning. Doing this also improves my communication, because with the rise of ChatGPT, AI, sometimes people cheat, and I don't want people to know me as that. As much as you can leverage AI, I think people should do it wisely. People should do it carefully, because too much of it can potentially hurt or comes back to you. Like recently, I went into Twitter, which is currently X. I saw a few ads about Mark Lee being caught, and then the picture of him, being handcuffed by a group of those, I would say, special forces. I was like, apalah. But at the end of the day, when I click on it, I just click on it because when I click, they pay for the ad, and it's true enough, it's just an ad, a fake ad, a scammy ad that disguise themselves as CNA, that wants people to click to their quote-unquote official website. Oh, I'm stuck at the dead end. Oh, okay, because there's a lot of construction over here. I'm figuring out how I'm gonna get to on the other side. Okay, so going back to the scam. Basically, all other links are not working except for go to the official website, in which, as you know, the scam will lead you to put your money on Bitcoin and other stupid financial platforms. Okay, hold on guys, I am right now in the interjunction of a place where there is quite so as we wait here. Oh no, what are they doing? I think the truck driver is trying his best not to hit the shelter, and there's someone guiding him. Come, I give you guys. Mind you, there's quite a bit of construction over here because they are doing the connection of the link bridge to NTU. As you know, my area here is very close to NTU. Okay, thank you. Okay, so I'm off to the other side of my, I would say, area. So where was I? Yeah, I was talking about the scam. Okay, just forget about the scam. It's just, you guys beware that scams exist. Don't terpedaya, don't be fooled, don't be eaten by the nonsense stuff that they try to. Oh, first and importantly, before you even transact or click on any link, look at the link URL. If you don't look at it, and if it sounds and looks fishy, or they use stupid Hotmail names, just ignore. You know it's a scam. And I don't know, people do this for a living. People scam for a living, guys. So do not fall for this. So back to Jurong West, our topic for today, the place of origin, the place where I started rope press. I'm not gonna talk too much of rope press, but that is for another day. But Jurong West, it kind of like brings me memories as I walk around the location over here, the neighborhood, the vibe it gives me. Now I'm heading to Gek Poh. Gek Poh is along somewhere in Jurong West. Okay, and Gek Poh also is a place where I used to cut my hair most bi-weekly, and that particular uncle knows me, but I don't know whether he's still working over there lah. But yeah, right now that particular path is also the path which I used to do my runs. Usually it will lead me to Jalan Bahar MPC, and then one round around the place where there is Masjid Ma'ruf, and come back in a circle. It's about a good 3 kilometers. Yeah, so I miss this place. I feel good even walking here, because wherever I am right now, it is shaped from the past. And when I'm talking about the past, it's like a good 8 years ago, but I love it. You know, I think every place has its own memory. Whenever you pass a certain place, it's like music. Whenever you hear something, it always reminds you of a certain incident or a certain activity that you do. So grateful for that. And yeah, this is everyone, I think in anyone's life, you have at least an experience of knowing a place very thoroughly. You close your eyes, probably you know where to go. You know where's the mama shop, you know where's the 7-Eleven, you know where's the school, and so on. And back then I was when I stayed here, it is a mix between taking the public transport and having a personal vehicle, which is my bike. I started off having a Vespa. Oh, that itself is a topic, so I'm not gonna dive deeper. There's so many topics, guys. So here's the thing, every single day when I do this, I want to focus on one vertical, strictly to one vertical, and double down into how that can be a learning lesson. So today we're talking about place of origin, and specifically Jurong West. I'm gonna talk about Clementi probably sometime later, between this 90-day challenge, and then we'll try to break all the stories around that place. So Jurong West itself has a big impact in me. I can only speak for myself because I don't know about anyone else. Jurong West is a place where I do my secondary school. Jurong West is a place where I learn about adulthood, because that is where I transition from, a teenager to adult. And Jurong West is also a place that shaped me from boys to men, I would say lah. Someone who don't know much about being a matured adult, and right now, alhamdulillah, I turn out to be okay lah. Not too good, not too bad, alhamdulillah. So if anyone can relate, any Jurong Westies, you guys, you know that this place is pretty alright. But it's like when I talk to any Easties about Jurong West, the typical remarks that they will say is they need a passport to come here. It feels very ulu. Come on, those jokes are yesterday. And you guys need to get a better one to even try to counter their argument. Some even say that the air is better in the east than in the west. Well, technically, because they said a lot of Jurong Island and those oil refineries are mostly located in the west. I don't know. Some CNA insider or some research outlet saying that it's true. So what am I going to say about that? But it's not like it's livable over here. Why compare small things like that, kan? So back to Jurong West, a place of origin. I think everywhere in your life there's a place you start something, and one thing that I could say that I start something in this place is starting to realize the importance of self-identity. So that itself also is another topic, but I'm gonna touch a bit on that because, like I said, it is a place where I grew from teenager to an adult. So along the way in the teenage years, I love listening to rock songs, independent songs, UK Brit songs, and those things are kind of like shape my identity. I go for gigs, and then slowly I create my song and form a band. So that is for another story. But in the end of the day, it is an identity. So I start learning about many things, and eventually conform to a single identity, which is me, myself, and I. Wow, super cringe. You know, it's about knowing yourself better, looking at the surrounding, understanding what is right and wrong, learning from not only through your parents, because there's so much that your parents can do, but you need to learn yourself by observing, you know, the things that can make you feel good, or the things that make you the way you are right now. So yeah, if I can recall through these walks, I think, you know, there's many juncture that I can remember struggling, especially when I don't know, the part where I don't have much money to even pay for bus. I mean, bus fares at that point of time, probably I'm like totally broke. This is real story, I guess. I'm not making up, man. Like for example, from over here in Jalan Bahar, all the way to my place, it's okay to walk, but it's tiring lah. But my younger self able to take it. So you know, I rather save that, I don't know, $1 plus, or even less than $1 back then in the bus fare to walk, because I'm capable and I don't have the funds. So these kind of things are unspoken realities that we ourselves go through silently, unconsciously, without us knowing. It is quote unquote a struggle. Right now, looking things in bigger perspective, it is just a bus ride, and I think everyone can afford a bus ride right now, unless you are really super broke. So back to my main point, for me, myself, this place is a start of a new life. Yeah, because now being a father, I have a kid. I have 2 kids, both boys, and I want to shape the life that they should experience when they grow up. Because based on my personal experience, I started growing up in Clementi, and then I moved to here, Jurong West. After that, the next phase of life is at Pasir Ris. So there are 3 places, but a bulk of my life is here in Jurong West. So I feel, how do I say, terhutang budi. What is that in English? I feel, what's that word? I'm trying to get it inside my kepala otak. Yeah, terhutang budi lah with this place where I grew up. I mean, with whatever that happens in the Middle East, kan, let's say one day, let's just say Jurong West is bombed. I don't want to use that word. I hope YouTube don't censor this. I feel sad, say, like to see your go-to places, go-to makan places, like even Jurong Point is, you know, flattened. It's very sad, and you will lose those memories, because memories are supposed to be beautiful. At least if you remember the ones that are beautiful, it's supposed to bring you to kick off a good sense of dopamine lah, that makes you feel good. So imagine people who are in Palestine, their childhood schools, childhood shops, childhood stadiums or childhood buildings are now destroyed. It's very sad. It's very, very sad. So I want to dedicate this particular vlog to beautiful memories. Okay, a start where I realize the beauty of having a memory. Talking about memory, I can go into another topic about my very close family member, someone who I can't repay off her goodness to me, which is my mom. But that would probably say for another day. But yeah, I'm here to share that throughout this walk, it is a realization that the growth that you create in any place gives you a significant mark in your life. I don't know if that makes sense, because after a while, when you look back into your life in 30-foot view, you will be like, this is how it is living in this place, a specific place in Singapore, and this is how I turn out. Because okay, back to actually the point where I mentioned about my sons, I want to create that, appreciate them into, okay, now they are born in Singapore, and then they live in past areas. Where else I want their next phase of life be? I have many, business connection with people who live in JB, and also in New Zealand, and also in other parts of the world. And it's fine for them to actually raise their family over there, because Singapore has its own SOP, has its own system that everyone quote unquote must go through. Of course, with the perks and the things that allow them to go through education without the worry of financial and stuff like that. So yeah, I think I digress by it. Anyways, I am actually walking by the Sheng Siong opposite Masjid Ma'ruf. Masjid Ma'ruf. It is a popular, it is one of the new masjid that came by about close to 10 years ago, I guess. I can't remember the exact date of creation, but back then in Jurong West, there's only Masjid Ashakirin. And then when Masjid Ma'ruf came in, everyone was excited. There's a new masjid in Jurong West. So that, because everyone goes to Masjid Ashakirin. And sometimes Masjid Ashakirin is overwhelmed with congregants in Solat Jumaat, or even those Aidil Adha or Aidil Fitri prayers. So with the birth of Masjid Ma'ruf, as you can see over there, it kind of like divide a bit of the amount of people visiting the mosque. Talking about Masjid Ma'ruf itself, I can even go a topic about it. Let's just say that Masjid Ma'ruf is one of the clients that I dare to approach, because I have big conviction that I can help them with their website, because their website is really bad, and I don't want my area's mosque website looks like that. So yeah, long story short, I approached them and just offer my services for free, yeah. And I think it's rizki lah, that until now they are still with me as a web maintenance guy, as a webmaster guy, and I know whatever that they did from scratch, because I learned how the mosque structure works, and basically I have them to thank for, because it is an experience that I think no one else can buy. Alright, so that's that lah. Every juncture of my journey as I walk, share with you guys, is a learning lesson. So what's the learning lesson in Masjid Ma'ruf is to just start doing outreaching. Mulakan outreach if you don't have the capacity to pay for ads or the capacity to bring in the leads and sales. Mulakan, just go out, do your outreach, and sometimes you fail, sometimes you win. So there's probability that you can win. If it's 50-50, then why not give it a chance, right? So yeah, so over there, if you all can see, they are creating a MRT station to Tengah. So I'm not really sure how the MRT station is gonna shape like MRT or LRT, but I think in the next few years, this place is gonna be very equipped with, I think, very quality public transport, so that people can, travel in a very short space of time. So we've left about 4 minutes in this particular episode. I just want to share with you guys that every episode is sponsored by Mulakan. Gosh, the sound of the trucks. I hope you guys can hear me clearly. So every episode of me doing this, I want to promote my platform, which is Mulakan. It's a wordplay for starting or start, and I believe it coincides with what the platform can do for you. I'm speaking to those that have a business but do not have a system, a proper SOP to manage it. Because inside Mulakan, it's not only website. I encourage people to start with a website and then learn how to manage your business through that website. So yeah, so this particular Mulakan platform is a one-stop place, marketing platform that can store all your necessary clients or customers all in one. If you have 2,000 customers, put everything into one place and you can manage them accordingly. You can reach out to them via WhatsApp, via Facebook, or via email, because you need to nurture your followers or your customers or clients. That's what I mentioned yesterday. Because if you don't have any following, then it's as good as running a blind business. So treasure them and have a platform that can help you to do this. Every single day, I will focus on a certain feature that this platform can do. So I'm not going to talk about the website too much, but the offer right now that I'm giving to you guys is a $1 setup for a Mulakan platform fee. So that means if you don't have a website or you already have a website, I'm offering to build a website for just $1. Okay, and all you need to do is just to purchase the monthly or the annual fee, which is 97 a month or 997 a year. Simple as that. If you sign up for a year, you will save about 1.5 months of subscription. So which leads to more savings lah, kan? And $1 setup fee, where can you get elsewhere? People ask me, why do you charge this amount? And I'll say, I have nothing to lose, because if whoever that is following the platform understands the importance and the power of online presence and the power of automating tasks that is mundane and things that you don't want to do manually, kan? So yeah, I urge you guys, if you are still watching right now, comment in the YouTube comment box below origin. If you don't have if you do not have any other things to comment or ask, just type the word origin and just click enter. I hope that would be helpful for the algorithm at least. And with that, I would like to conclude. Thank you so much for I'm fumbling. Thank you for your time, for accompanying me throughout this 30 minutes of walk. I believe I've clocked 30 minutes already. A few more seconds. Yeah, it's the same as just now when we are starting. I am actually approaching somewhere in close to Pioneer Mall. So it's like a big one turn from my area just now. But I'm gonna continue walking to my parents' place. And I wish you guys health, best of health, and best of success in your business if you're running one. Because ultimately you guys are my target audience. I wanna speak to business owners. I wanna speak to aspiring entrepreneurs because I know I can help you guys. Okay, don't you see platform like Wix, Squarespace are all owned by people in, you know, let's just say the Zionist regime lah. I know there's nothing to do with that, but people, if you can boycott McDonald's, you can boycott Wix. So yeah, now I'm finding my way to get out of this place. I hope there's a bridge. Okay guys, I'll see you all tomorrow, same time. Not same time, I mean you don't know what time I'm gonna upload this, but I'll see you guys tomorrow and take care. Bye bye. Mulakan sekarang podcast.